So a few of you will have seen this unit before, something I came up with quite a long while ago. It's called the Simple Cycler, and basically it's some 300 milliamp power supplies in a box with a resistor on top, discharge resistor on top, and a PIC controlling the system, and a little LCD screen just telling us what it's doing, and one simple push control button. Mains powered, and it connects to IMA battery, the same normal standard grid charge points, and also has a 12 volt power output with a fan connector on the end to drive the battery fan. So I've got it running at the moment, so I've just turned it on and it's charging away. What I'm going to do is I'll just reset it. So if I press the button here, and what we have on the screen, try and hold this steady as I can. On the top line there we have hours, minutes and seconds, so you can tell how long it's been operating, and then we have MO, which is mode, voltage, charge mode and discharge mode, and it's basically straightforward. So you can't activate the charger unless the battery is connected, so it won't output high voltage to the leads unless it detects a high voltage input. So I'll turn the battery on and we'll get a voltage reading. It's only approximate, it's only used it for guidance, so that's the approximate voltage of the battery. So if I want to just do a charge, basically I select mode 1, so you hold the button until M1 is displayed, and then you release it, and basically now it says C1, and that means it's charging, and it will charge now for 36 hours at 300 milliamps. If you want to cancel it, just press the button. Now if I hold it on to M2, it'll start a discharge cycle, so it's now discharging, so it'll discharge now until the voltage drops to 120 volts. So again, cancel that, just press the button. If I want to automate things and go away, I go to M3. This is actually a charge, discharge, charge, discharge cycle, so it does 4 operations: charges 36 hours, discharges 24 hours, charges 36 hours, discharges 24 hours. Discharges will cut off when it drops to the voltages that are set in the software, and so you can go away and forget that. Or finally mode 4, which just basically adds another cycle on. So if I go to mode 4, so basically it's going to do charge, discharge, charge, discharge, charge, discharge to progressively lower voltages, but it's not going to go right down to like 10 volts. I think the cutoff is about 80 volts in this particular setup in the software. So I'll make the source code available. I'm not sure if I've got any printed circuit boards left. I'll have a check, but obviously there was a printed circuit board for this. But for those who have got this, with the addition of the 16:2 serial LCD, you can get a little bit more control over it. So I'm not sure what versions of software the people are running. It has changed a bit. I've just been looking at this for somebody in the US who couldn't get their unit working, and it was a software related problem related to the LCD display. So I've actually added an LCD display back to mine just to get it going again. So it's a useful gadget. I use it quite a lot to have a go at customers' packs when they come in, just to see if they'll recover at all. So it's quite a useful gadget for you sit and forget. It uses the meanwell power supplies inside, so it's pretty resilient, and it's just got the 500 ohm or 300 ohm resistor on the top just to discharge the pack. But it's nice to have it all automated, just go away and come back. And obviously if while it's charging, if somebody disconnects the pack, it will shut off. So if the pack voltage drops to nothing, it will shut off, so that hopefully there shouldn't be any live power at the battery if the battery's turned off, and you can't turn it on if the battery is not turned on. So there we are, that's the Simple Cycler, just resurrected a bit and a bit more tweaking of the software.